Hello, guys. Welcome to episode 17 of the Peer-to-Peer Network Coding Session series. According to my notes, we got to a roadblock that we need to solve, that is making sure that the user profile concept is not mixed with the user social profile, and also refactor the user social profile into social persona. Okay, so I'm going to open probably I'm going to use a different development environment to tackle this problem. So maybe here. Okay. Okay, so the problem is mostly at the network project, but also not network, but the social trading project. Okay, so over here we have this client interface event query. We have queries. Okay, so at the same time, we have this desktop modules, web app interface. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, here is where we create these event messages. Okay. Oh. So now I'm confirming that the user profile ID that we are seeing, emitter user profile ID, is actually the user profile ID. So there is no record of a user persona, because at the moment this was done, there was no concept of user persona, it seems. So all we had was user profiles. Were user profiles, and and user bots. So bot profile stats, user profile stat, user profiles, this query is user profiles, is in fact user profiles, user social profiles. So there's a big mix of stuff that needs to be fixed, and this is not going to be easy because the problem is everywhere. We will have to fix everything one by one, every query, and even the structure of the social graph. Even the social graph itself. So when we have this module that is a user profile, this is what would be a social persona. Oh my God. So the user profile is the SuperAlgo's user profile. A user profile can have many social personas and many social trading bots. Okay. So we will need to standardize the naming to avoid more concepts than what we actually have. So we need a social graph to represent this. Okay, so we'll have to go through a process of renaming almost everything we have. Okay, so where do we start? Where do we start? Okay, I probably we will start from the social graph because this is the end of the relationships of all objects in here. We got a user profile. What is this user profiles? Oh, it's a query. Okay. So let's start from the social graph itself. Maybe it would be useful to have a Visual Studio Code open only a social trading project. That's what I'm going to do. So I don't want to modify or be filtering out. So social trading, open with code. So any refactoring I do or search is constrained to these folders only, okay? So we will start patiently, one by one, fixing everything. So user profile is not the name. Okay, we will need also we will need to add one file here, and is the project schema file. No, we don't want to copy. I want to add this file. Okay, it didn't pick my open file. Okay. Okay, now we got all we need. So this guy is going to be called is going to be a social persona. That is what it's going to be. So this user profile, rename social persona. That means that this is going to be social persona. Beautiful. But that means that this is strange that I cannot find this. So I'm going to try a broader search. Maybe here. Okay, so the app bootstrapping process is a process that is loading stuff from other guys, which doesn't look like very well organized. But since social graph is a service of a network node, then maybe we can forgive it. Okay, that means that we will add another file here. Projects, network, SCI, modules. Okay, I need more strict. But as you can see here, we were missing this guy. So this social graph, we're going to change it by social persona. Okay, so we already changed the name this for social persona, and the name of this is going to be social persona. Okay, so chances are that we did a good job and that we are actually having everything correct. Hold on. It seems that here we have a relationship between the social personas and the bots. At least how this is presented. But in reality, the bots belong to the user profile. And it seems that there is no relationship between one persona and bots. Hmm. Not sure how we are going to deal with that. Because if you see at my profile, I have two social personas and I have two bots. But these bots, they don't belong to the social personas, but they belong to my profile. That was what it was represented here. It seems that before, in my thinking, the ownership of a bot was part of the social construction, the social graph. Um, I'm thinking if there is any sense on one social persona to be linked at the social trading app to a bot. If people will follow a bot because it belongs to a social persona. Well, the linkage is anyways the user profile. And in the end, the user profile is the one who is behind. Okay, whatever. So I'm not really going to destroy this now because that's not the purpose. I'm going to add it to my list of stuff to do. That is clean the relationship between social personas and bots. Okay, from the social graph. Okay. Okay. So I will have to clean this. Probably I clean it now, but it has more ramifications, so I don't want to do it half the way. Okay, so now this is a social persona. This has implications because, for example, here we call this social profile, user social profile. That is not a concept that actually exists. So we're going to refactor this by social persona. Okay. Hold on. Well, hold on. Before I get deeper into this, setting up this user social profile, what do I mean with this? Because I'm creating a user social profile per each user profile, which is not really it's not really the case. Hold on, because this is getting interesting. Really a lot of stuff to change. I'm looking for where I'm storing the user profiles. Okay, here. User profiles by ID. So here we have the user profile. Okay. Now we have the user, we already have the user profiles. So this concept of user social profile, it is very much something that should be done inside the other guy. But let's say is on the context of the network node, because the network node also is loading a lot of stuff. So, but when we are loading these sign-in accounts, more and more I tend to believe that this is not belonging here. Only if we have the service thinking this way. User profile by blockchain account. Here we load network nodes. Okay, maybe we can add them here. And we will need to add also the social trading bots. Or maybe we don't do it here and we just initialize this at the appropriate place. That is the service running at the social graph network service. This looks like the place where we should initialize or bootstrap and create, if needed, and create this stuff. Yes. Everywhere we're using this map, that is at the wrong place. It shouldn't be here. Okay, so let's go back to the plan. We were loading these social profiles at the network node, at a memory map that it shouldn't be here, because this is not a problem of the network project. It's a problem of the social trading project. So let's see if the social trading project have a memory. This one is a global memory inside network. But here in globals, we don't have memory. So one of the first things that I'm going to do is to relocate these two guys downward. Copy this into here, globals, paste. Okay, so here we will not have arrays, and the only maps we will need are the ones, these two guys. Okay, so we will call this social trading globals memory. Okay, and from the other side, sorry, from here we will delete this because they don't belong here. They belong here. Okay, but to make this happen, we will need to find this and go to social trading project, not governance, not network, social trading, not NT, but SA, modules, memory. So we are going to fix this. We are going to use this function name, and just like that, we have our new memory module. Okay, the problem with this is that everywhere we are using this, we are referencing a project that is not the one anymore. So we are going to fix that by doing this. Projects are going to be social trading global memory maps, blah blah blah, all the same. So we will replace this like this, and something similar we're going to do with this. So at least now these guys are belonging to the right project. Okay, so that is cool. And we will not need you anymore. And the next thing that we're going to do is this setup social profiles. Um, we are going to move this function, set up social profiles, from here, from this bootstrapping process, into this social trading service inside the initialize function. Okay, so set up social profiles. The function call is not going to be there, but here. Okay, the problem, this was inside a loop that we were looping through all the user profiles, but we can recreate that loop just by doing this. So at user profiles, we will have an array of the global memory user profile by ID. So for each user profile, not sure we need a function call for this. But let's say we keep the function now that we have it. So here, we're going to send the user profile ID, the user handle that I'm not sure why we need that there. The user handle was okay, probably okay. So if we need this or not is not our problem right now. The blockchain account, we're going to store it inside this guy so that we don't need to recover that more than once, because that is but this is like, it need a lot of tidying because this is totally stupid to have all this information spread everywhere. But anyways, let's follow this for now. So why do we need this variable here? Okay, so it's not going to be possible to store this user social profile inside that place simply because we don't have it. So it's not going to be either there or there. Okay, and because it's not going to be there, that means that this guy is not going to have it either here or here. Okay, and this guy is not going to have it here, 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 or here. I don't really know the implications of that, but now we are disarming everything and rebuilding it. So, where are we? Okay, we were at the so user social profile is not here anymore. No need to worry about it. Okay, good. Okay, so this is iterating all user profiles that we have in memory because the network loaded, and I don't really like the things I don't like. I'm not going to do it. So I don't like this blockchain account to be passed into there because that's not a place to have a blockchain account. So that means the social persona blockchain account is not going to be anymore. There's no blockchain account, or there is. Yeah, the signing account. Hold on. The signing account, once evaluated, maybe we can add the blockchain account here so that we don't have to recover it again. Okay, let's do that. But in here, I will have to change this anyway because from each profile I will need to do something like this. So here I am getting all the sign-in accounts, and I'm creating a map of user profile by blockchain account. So any blockchain account I have, I recover from a signature, I can get the user profile. Okay. Also, I make a map of network nodes, or there is an array of network nodes. Okay, so it looks very much that I will have to do something very similar to this. Inside here. So for each user profile, we will check the sign-in account and load it into Virtu. Will belong to social personas or social trading bots. Okay, so we will get for user profile all the sign-in accounts. We will iterate this and we will have what we're going to call social client. So we will recover the blockchain account and we will make a map of user profile by blockchain account. No, we don't need to build this map because we already have it. but we need to load peer-to-peer network nodes. That in our case is load social personas. The problem with this running inside here is that what happens at the clients? The clients will need, probably not. Okay, maybe we are good. I don't know. Okay. Social persona. Okay. So if we have a signing account that its parent is a social persona, we will remember that. Okay. Okay. So this is where we are going to do this. Okay. So what we did was The handle of the social persona, it should be probably a property chosen by or at the config. Probably the handle in this case should be the code name, but I would rather make it explicit. I need something with a bigger scope. Um, okay. 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 So mm, the initialize do accept the blockchain account. Okay. Okay, so we are initializing the service and loading all the sign-in accounts, and from there extracting specifically the social personas, and we are going to load also the social trading bots. So when this is a social trading bot, okay. So in this case, we will have our memory we are almost completely redoing all the stuff we had. Social trading bots by ID, social trading bots by handle. So that is exactly what we're going to need here. Okay, so this means that as we have this social persona, we should also have a social trading bot. Forget about the profile. That means that we will need to refactor all this guy to wow. There is work to be done also inside this. Probably most of this stuff will be redone. Okay, whatever. This is a social trading bot. Social trading bot. Social trading bot. So let's get to the profile schema where we have this definition. Okay. 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 So essentially what we are doing is that the service that we know that is now existing running inside a network node, we added to the initialize function the kind of initialization or bootstrapping or discovery, or which are all the social personas and all the social trading bots of all the profiles. Why? Because we are iterating all user profiles, and not this, and we're loading the sign-in accounts. That means that for each profile we will get all the sign-in accounts, and once we have the sign-in account and we recover whatever, maybe we can move this into here so that we don't recover stuff that we don't actually need, because there will be sign-in accounts that we are going to ignore if they are not a social persona or a social trading bot. So we will do this in here and also in here. Okay, so we recover the blockchain account and we put it inside here. And we will assume that at each social trading bot or social trading account there will be a handle recorded that is going to be that the username of that entity at the social trading apps. Okay, so we are assuming that. Okay, so we will end up having these maps with the social trading bots by ID and by handle, because we will need it on at queries. So this is cool. The next thing I would do is to try to clean this stuff and make sure that at least this part of the stuff is clean and is matching all the definitions that have been done at the user profile lately. I'm going to do the cleaning at the next video, because this is going to take a while, probably many videos and many sessions, because we have to essentially redo everything that we were doing before. So at the next video I'm going to be cleaning the social persona and social trading bot. I'm going to go all through the code of the social persona, the social trading bot, and clean it with everything I know now that this shouldn't have, and also with the right naming, so that everything is correct. Okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, that is what I'm going to do. So let's take it this only until here, and I am going to just commit the latest changes, which are a lot, and what I did was the initialization of social persona and social trading bot. Okay, I did the initialization of that, but this is a huge amount of changes everywhere. Okay, so let's keep it up to here in this video and see you at the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.